In the bustling heart of ancient Capernaum, crowds gathered with eager hearts and searching eyes. News of Jesus had spread like wildfire. Healer, teacher, miracle worker. People pressed through narrow streets and dusty alleyways, hoping for a glimpse, a word, a touch. Among them was a woman, quiet and hidden, but with a desperate faith that could move heaven. She had suffered for 12 long years, not just physical pain, but emotional and spiritual isolation. Her bleeding made her ritually unclean, separating her from her community, her place of worship, even her identity. She had spent all she had on doctors, yet her condition only grew worse. And then she heard of Jesus. We don't know her name. The Gospels simply call her a woman, but her story echoes in every heart that's ever felt forgotten, every soul that's ever bled in silence. She wakes up to the same pain, the same shame, the same loneliness. For 12 years, hope had been a stranger. But that day, something stirred, something whispered. What if he really is the one? She hears the crowd forming outside. She pulls her shawl over her head, trembles, and steps outside. No one notices her. That's how it's always been. But she sees him, not close, not even within reach, but enough to believe, if I can just touch his cloak, I will be healed. She pushes through. Every step a battle, not just against the crowd, but against fear. What if I'm wrong? What if I touch him and nothing happens? What if I'm punished for defiling a rabbi? But faith doesn't wait for certainty. Faith moves, even when afraid. She reaches out and touches the edge of his garment, and instantly, the bleeding stops. She knows it, deep within her body. She's whole, healed. But then, Jesus stops. He turns to the crowd and asks, "Who touched me?" His disciples are confused, so many people pressing in. But Jesus isn't asking about a bump or a brush. Power has gone out from him. A miracle has happened. He felt it. She freezes. What had been secret is now exposed, but she comes forward, trembling, falls at his feet, and tells him everything. She doesn't just confess the act. She confesses her pain, her past, her shame, her 12 years of silence and suffering. The crowd listens, and so does Jesus. He doesn't rebuke. He doesn't withdraw. He says, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace, daughter." A word of belonging, of restoration, of love. For 12 years, she had been nameless. Now, in one moment, she is called daughter. This wasn't just a healing, it was a redemption. Jesus didn't let her sneak away in secret because she needed more than physical healing. She needed her identity back, her voice, her dignity. By asking, "Who touched me?" he invited her into a public moment of restoration. So the crowd that once shunned her now hears her story, and we hear it too. Thousands of years later, her faith still speaks. This is the gospel, the unseen, the unclean, the unloved, seen, cleansed, and loved by Jesus. Her story is our story. Faith isn't always loud. Sometimes it's hidden in a trembling hand reaching through the noise. But Jesus feels it. He honors it. And when you think you're too far, too broken, too forgotten, remember the bleeding woman. Remember the touch, and remember the Savior who stopped everything. For her, he still does. He still stops. For you. If this message moved your heart, share it with someone who needs hope today.